Chapter 3. The Memory Brain. I was so busy being upset that I forgot to be happy. Eeyore. Title: The Memory Brain. Storage: Emotional Remembering. We are intelligent. The thinking brain is our captain. Memory plays an essential role in your child's development. Growth and development is her destiny. Memory allows the storage of information from your child's past to influence what she does in the present and to drive her towards her future. Without memory, she would not be able to set goals, to make plans, or problem solve. The memory brain is like an assistant coach. It keeps all the data and helps assist in decision-making for the success of the team. The memory brain provides reminders of past experiences, especially uncomfortable or threatening ones. Intense emotional experiences create strong memories. Whether positive or negative, these memories become seared in our heart and mind. For example, I will never forget that day in grade 8 when I was late for school. I was trying to shed off my good girl image with the help of a nonchalant attitude towards school tardiness. While using my locker as a fast food window for an English binder and writing utensils, I heard it. The enticing sound of John Braithwaite's mod-style footwear echoed clunk, ching, as he walked down the hallway. I felt my heart beat faster and faster, like a military-grade machine gun, as the sound grew louder and louder. He was getting closer. "I've got to play this cool," were the only words I could make sense of in my flustered mind. Sensing his tall, masculine body behind me, I slowly closed my locker door and carefully turned around. Time stopped. He placed his hands on either side of my face, leaned in, and gave me my first kiss ever. He then walked away without saying a word. Oh my goodness. My legs went weak and my insides turned to mush as my lips experienced that exhilarating moment. My children have heard this story ad nauseum. Why? Because it had such a significant impact on me. The memory is forever in my brain because it was emotional. It was more than a first kiss. That moment followed months of anticipation, flirtation, and youthful feminine emotions. Anytime I hear the words first kiss, the above memory pops into my brain. This memory is not an account of the story that unfolded, but a deep and lasting emotional experience that is seared into my mind. The emotion that I felt in that moment of time became the source of the memory. The memory brain, or the hippocampus, is a filing system. It is the storage center for emotional memories. Your child's emotional brain and memory brain work together to process all the information that comes into your child's world. The memory brain provides reminders of times when your child felt uncomfortable, much like having a performance analysis constantly available. This results in a fast and efficient response time for the safety of your child. When the emotional brain is on the playing field, the memory brain sets the play in motion. It reminds the emotional brain of past encounters, so the emotional brain can do its job. Its job is to protect and preserve the team. And when the job is done, the thinking brain takes over and can move the team toward success. Your child's mind pays particular attention to moments when she needs to react. A reaction occurs in a split second for the sake of her preservation. This happens long before she has the capacity to think. Have you ever seen your child reactive, or what you might call overreactive? Have you told your child to calm down, to relax, or to stop it? Does your child struggle to let go or move on? If your experience is much like my own, it doesn't work very well, does it? Have you ever tried that yourself? Letting go is not that easy. It rarely works because there is emotional content stuck in the memory like a super bonded crazy glue. The memory probably got there in the first place during a time you felt discomfort. The brain does not like uncomfortable feelings, so your child's memory brain vividly stores any moment of discomfort. All her efforts become focused on avoiding that feeling. The emotional brain goes on the defensive to solve uncomfortable situations, i.e. the tantrum. Memory acts as a protector, but it can also get in the way. Stored emotional memories from the past can get in the way of living today. Attending to emotion, such as saying, "Looks like you are really scared today," can help the memory brain work through and release stored emotional responses. Setting healthy boundaries helps the assistant coach to learn new skills that are less reactive and more productive, and move the team towards success. And before we end this chapter, are you wondering how the memory of an amazing first kiss is needed for survival? Well, an amazing kiss can contribute to the preservation of our species. Just saying. Chapter 4: The Experiencing Brain. Sometimes the smallest things can take up the biggest room in your heart. Winnie the Pooh. Title: The Experiencing Brain. Ties it all together, knows the moment well. Experience can be a master teacher. We learn from our experiences, or we learn from the experiences of others. The more we experience, the more we learn. The more we learn, the more we know, and the more we know, the more resources we have to achieve our goals. The experiencing brain is the captain of the team. It can see the big picture and brings it all together. Experience is not only an external occurrence. Underneath our skin is an array of experiences taking place every second of the day. This includes the experience of your body's complex system of protection. For example, you know that moment when your child seems off? You can sense something is not right. You have so much to get done and your child seems intent on distracting you. This powerful force draws you in. Your attempts to redirect your child's energy away from you proves futile. In that moment, you think, if I ignore this, it will pass. But this does not work. The more you try to redirect your child, the more energy he puts into garnering your attention. You can feel it well up inside of you, that mounting pressure that is ready to burst at any moment. This is what you are experiencing. Your child can feel this. He can sense this. And it creates a feeling of discomfort. He wants this feeling to go away. He continues to persist at getting your undivided attention to make him feel better. He needs your attention for the discomfort to go away. This is what your child is experiencing. Your response to your child influences his ability to manage this discomfort. You feel the energy created by your body's activated state. Your child experiences the energy of their own activated state, and then this experience is felt between the two of you. In every moment, your child lives an experience deep within himself. The experiencing brain, or the insular cortex, combines everything that is going on outside and inside your child and generates the experience. When your child's body needs to do something, there is a hormonal surge. A sensation results in the body that communicates what is happening. In this moment, your child experiences a physiological change. This may include sensations such as a pounding heart, nausea, shaking, or tightness in the chest or head. This sensory experience happens on many different levels. Your child may or may not be aware this is happening. Regardless, his behavior will communicate to you what is going on. A quiet and withdrawn child is internalizing the experience, and children that externalize are hard to miss. Your child's behavior is a symptom of what is happening in the moment. His behavior is not the entire story of what your child is experiencing. We often see behavior as the issue when it is only part of the story. Take, for example, a meltdown in the car. Your child may freak out because they did not get a snack or screen time that they were hoping for. You're bothered by the behavior. Exhausted, you act on their behavior and lecture or reprimand his actions. What you did not do was consider the stress that your child was under after the affairs of his day. Instead of reacting, you say, "Sounds like you have had a rough day. I can see how angry, sad, nervous you are." And wait, just listen. Listen to the space. Suspend the part where you need to make you feel better. Notice how tending to your child's emotional needs actually results in a calmer space. See how everyone starts to feel more grounded and how problem solving happens naturally. Keep in mind that this does not mean that you condone the behavior. It's just that reprimands or lectures don't help the situation. they actually make it worse. When you do this, your behavior communicates that your child needs to take care of you. You communicate that taking care of your own discomfort was more important than being there to help her take care of her own. Challenging behavior directly affects you, yet it is more to do with the raw experience of a child. A child does not know how to communicate this with their words. You expect your child to explain himself and correct his behavior, even though adults have a hard enough time doing either of these things. Unfortunately, your child's thinking brain is not yet developed enough to do the job. Plus, his thinking brain is most likely not working at all if your child is already quite emotional. Your child's behavior is less likely to have anything to do with the snack or the screen time. The behavior is more likely to do with something that happened earlier in the day, the week, or the year. Difficulties can stem from anything such as peers, schoolwork, or family conflict, or all of the above combined. And your child wants you there to help him through the process. Your child cannot handle his emotions on his own. He needs you to identify them, be with them, and allow them to move through him. This is how you help his emotional energy to release and have less of a negative effect on anyone involved. He needs you. Have you ever asked yourself, why does my child behave so poorly with me and not others? For the most part, you will be an innocent bystander in your child's world of dysregulation. You will be the dumping ground for what your child is experiencing. You cannot take this as a personal attack. Instead, use this as a sign of how much your child needs you. When your child is not with you, they have to be on good behavior for the sake of fitting in. When your child is with you, he will work through a spectrum of emotional experiences. He needs to do this to grow. He needs you to grow. A child often acts out more so with the person that they feel most connected to. It's within this connection that your child develops his ability to manage his emotions. Children need an adult to nurture and cultivate this life skill. It is in the presence of your caring and attention that your child will cultivate the ability to manage their emotions. You must be able to manage the energy that arises from your child. In this space, your child will develop the ability to manage himself. When you view your child's reactions as their experience, you have compassion and understand the need for your child to grow. You have patience with the experience, especially when it is difficult. When you can hear your child, you can help your child to hear himself. This is the foundation of your child managing their emotions.